as we know, for the Orioles, it's all about community and giving back, and one of those in particular has been standing up to cancer. Now, every 36 minutes, a child is unfortunately diagnosed with cancer, which means 1 in 4 adults actually know somebody who is affected by pediatric cancer. And so this is a really big day for us today, as we are joined with the Executive Director of Hyundai Hope on Wheels, with John Guastaferro, who has been organizing this, the program that has been running since 1998. John, thank you so much for joining us first and foremost. But tell us, how did this come about with Hyundai to decide that this was going to be an area they really wanted to make sure that they were giving back to?
Well, great, and thanks for having me. It goes back to 1998, where a few of our Hyundai dealers decided to donate to a local children's hospital, and slowly realized the need. Because when it comes to pediatric cancer from a federal level, funding of cancer, only 4% goes to childhood cancer. And they realized, wait, we have a more important role to play here. And soon all of our Hyundai dealers got involved. To this date, over 840 across the nation, plus additional funding from Hyundai Motor America. So this year alone, we're awarding $26 million in grants to fund critical childhood cancer research, and it brings our lifetime giving to a monumental $250 million since we started.
And that's what I just wanted to ask you about. Congratulations, first of all, because that is a huge mark to reach. But we've really been fortunate to watch over time that rate increase to 85% of children who are diagnosed living at least 5 years, if not longer, afterwards. So what does this mean when you see all of this money going into research and grant programming, just to see this actual tangible effect it's having on the disease?
Absolutely. I mean, this is life-saving research, isn't it? When we put the dollars in the hands of our researchers and scientists across the nation, they're making new medical advances, finding cures to specific types of cancers that afflict children, less invasive treatments for kids, and ultimately, as you mentioned, driving that survival rate higher. And it's over 85% now. It was probably in the mid-70s when we got started. And we won't stop till we get to 100, and that's our goal, to one day end childhood cancer completely.
I love that we just got to see some shots of you guys. You're decking the car all out with the kids. What does that mean when you actually get to connect with them? We watch adults deal with cancer. Anybody who deals with it, it's one of the toughest moments. But just to see these kids really getting to be a part of this.
You know, one thing I've learned when we visit these hospitals and we give the check to the doctors, but we have these handprint ceremonies where the kids themselves, the kids are being treated right now, coming down, putting their handprints, a painted handprint on a car or on that doctor's lab coat. And I realized quickly that these kids are resilient and they're hopeful and they're smiling. And it kind of raised my spirits up as well. And knowing that we are giving them hope. And many of these kids, I'm so happy to hear they are eventually in remission, or they're moving closer to that. And more kids that can ring the bell to show that they're cancer free, the better. We're bringing hope alive at Hyundai Hope on Wheels.
We love hearing that bell ring. Real quick for you here, where can people go for more information if they want to get involved?
Absolutely. Go to HyundaiHopeOnWheels.org. Many ways to get involved and many inspiring stories as well.
We love it, and we love to see those numbers keep going up. John, thanks so much for joining us here today. And remember, guys, go check out Hyundai Hope on Wheels as we battle against pediatric cancer.